Mike Bennett. I'm a drummer percussionist from Los Angeles, California. Toured the world with artists such as Hilary Duff, Richie Kotzen, Benessi, and a lot of others. This is where I write, record, produce, and do all sorts of stuff when I'm not on tour. So we'll show you around. This is one of our rooms. Really cool for acoustics, really cool tight sound. I house a lot of my go-to percussion stuff in here, stuff that I use on records day to day. Also got a couple guitars and other instruments on the wall. Got the B3 in here. Got natural light, which is killer. You know, still got the studio glass up, so you can't hear in, but get the light coming in, keeps the vibe up, and keeps everything cool. All right, give you a look at the main room here. Just really cool, comfortable, creative space. Not to mention just a great environment for sound, and that's largely in part to this golden acoustic treatment you see up here, and also the design of the room. I also got a lot of guitars and amps and stuff in here. Work with Dave Wood, who's a great guitarist and producer. We work together on everything. Give you a look. I use the V-drums here in the studio. Not only do I use like the onboard sounds, this is the TD20X V-drums right here from Roland, but also go MIDI out and go into virtual instruments. Like I love addictive drums, so you can get a drummer's decisions and a drummer's feel, but using virtual instruments and not having to sit there on a keyboard and try to pump the notes out. And also what's cool about that too is I can just send out the MIDI file. Producers and artists, they can just put it into whatever instrument they like to use or whatever their favorite program is, and it also saves a lot of time and money of having to sit there and track and go, oh, I don't like that bass drum hit. We'll just take one hit out and I don't have to retrack the whole entire thing. So really cool process. It's a kind of the music making game's changing a little bit. I think this is a really cool, quick, efficient, creative way to be able to get good sounds and create cool grooves and do business fast around the world. Alright, give you a look here at the drum room. Big sound, little space, and that's a lot to do with all this golden acoustic treatment. And everything has been designed in here, specifically for the room. And our engineers were meticulous about it, and we've been just as meticulous with mic placement and mic selection to find the best thing for this environment. Flooded floors. We decided to go with tile in here, so that way we could change the reflections of the room. If we want a little tighter sound, we can put the carpet down, we can pull it out. This is a really flexible room, and I've recorded in some of the biggest studios in LA, and it's cool that I really feel that this room contends. I get a big sound out of here, and even if I want an even bigger sound, I crack open the door, put a U87 outside, for a PZM on the ground, just get a cool ambient room vibe. Been using the stereo microphone up in the corner, and just awesome because it's picking up all the treatment and the reflections of the room. And I put up this E906, and it's a great sweet spot, and I use that for loops and kind of like a lo-fi sound. But yeah, it's cool, being able to have such a cool sonic environment and comfortable place to work. And also, I've got all my drums here. If this isn't the right kit or the right cymbal or the right snare, everything else is 15 feet away, and I've got all my classic kits and the modern stuff, and my way too many snare drums and cymbals that it isn't a matter of finding the best sound of what I happen to have at the studio that Cartage brought that day. It's let's find the right sound right away for this particular track, and it's the best way to make music. I'm happy that I'm able to do that so quickly and get such a good sound here.